Hello and welcome to our Wives with Class YouTube channel. As you all know, we're all about cooking, marriage, just everything that revolves around marriage. So sit back and relax. Let's show you how we make our delicious Nigerian chin chin. It is a popular snack. You can get it in the street, at the supermarket, just anywhere, anytime, any day. So here I have all my ingredients I'll be using today. So I'll be showing you everything, every step, the easiest way to make your Nigerian chin chin. Very crispy, yummy, and delicious. So here I have my melted butter. I have my milk. You can use powdered milk if you want, but today I'll be using liquid milk. This is because you can use evaporated milk also if you want. I'm lactose intolerant, so I have problem with milk, so I just use only lactose free milk. So here I have my sugar. I'm using sugar and cane sugar. I have my ginger. I love ginger. It tastes delicious. I love it. I use it almost in everything. I have a little bit of salt. I have one egg. I have nutmeg. I have vanilla sugar, and remember, vanilla optional, just if you want. If you don't want, just scrape it off. Then I have my flour, and I have my oil for frying. So if you want to know the amount I use in all this whole thing, just comment below and I will be giving it to you. So let's get started. I started by, as usual, I cleaned up my surface, I washed my hand, and that will be combining all the dry ingredients. Listen, you don't need to sieve your flour here. I see some people do that, but I don't see any need doing that, because at the end of the day, you're going to be kneading this dough. So why do you sieve your flour? It is important if you want to make cake to sieve your flour, but when you're making things like bread, when you're making things like chin chin where you're going to knead the dough, I don't think there's any need, but do it if you want. So I just combine all my ingredients, and here you don't need to combine, because at the end of the day you're going to combine it, you're going to be kneading it, you're going to take time to knead your dough, so it's going to take a lot of work, to do that as well. Now I made a hole in between, and I'll go right ahead to add my egg. Listen, don't use too much egg while making chin chin. A lot of people, they said, why is it that when I fry my chin chin, it is so foamy. Yeah, this is because you use too much egg, and too much of egg will make your chin chin, it will make it not to be crunchy. Let me tell you the secret now. It will make your chin chin not to be crunchy. It will be like bread, It will make it soak too much oil, and this is absolutely something you do not want to have in your chin chin. So now I'll be adding my butter. If you're going to use salt, then you should use unsalted butter, so so your chin chin don't come out being too salty. But if you're using salted butter, I think it is a good idea you don't use salt. Here I'm using unsalted butter, so that was why I used salt. Here I'll be adding my milk. You can add water if you like, but I'm using milk. This milk is just to give it that extra taste, nothing much. If you don't have milk, use water. It serves as well. It gives you the same result, And one thing you should be careful about is, you can see how I'm doing it. Add little at a time, because it is easier to add than to remove, right? So add as little at a time as possible. So you can see here while working on my dough, I'm taking my time because chin chin is so sensitive. So once you get one thing wrong, you get everything wrong. It is just like that. So you don't want a watery dough, you don't want a very hard dough as well. So just need it in between, a workable dough. I think now I have what I want. Now I have to go ahead and nail my dough. Trust me, this is a good exercise. A good exercise. I will encourage anyone to do this, you know. I love kneading dough. I don't know. I have this, you know, it is therapeutic. It is nice. And another thing is you need to, if you have to knead a dough, you have to get a nice surface, you know, an elevated surface, so you don't harm your back. So you need to have a nice balance so you can, you know, you need to have a good work surface. Let me put it that way. But it is, you know, it is a good exercise. I love it. I think my dough is ready. It is ready. It is ready. It is perfect. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, our Wives with Class YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. Just show us love. The dough is ready. And you know what I do? I let it set. I let it rest. You know, when your dough is set, when it rests, you know, you have, you know, a good dough to work on. And with this chin chin, I will just be letting it sit and rest in room temperature. Don't put it in the fridge because you'll be frying it. So you don't need to fry something that just come out of the fridge. So you let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. And you will see how it is. You will see how easy it is to work with. You will see the difference between when I was kneading it and now. You can see how easy it is to roll out. So this is why it is good to just allow your dough to set, allow it to rest, so that everything you used like will, you know, incorporate fine. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please give us some thumbs up. Click the notification bell. Whenever we upload any new video, you'll be one of the first people to get notified. And please comment and tell us what you think. If you don't have dough cutter, go ahead and use your knife. It serves the same purpose. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe. Just go there, you see the subscribe button. If it's red, you know you haven't subscribed. Just, you know, just click on it and it will turn gray and you're successfully subscribed. You know, we'll be happy to be seeing you here. We're happy to call you a family. And check out other of our videos. We have a YouTube Facebook page, Wives with Class. If you want to be a member, you can go ahead and send your request. It will be approved. At this moment, if you're the type who do not like too much of oil like me, you can go ahead and pick your dough and put it in the oven direct. So what I do sometimes is, if I don't want to fry it like this chin chin, I'm making it mainly for the kids. But if you don't want to fry it, what you do right now is get your oven pan, get your baking sheet, just slide it on your baking pan and pick your chin chin and just put everything in it and put in your oven. It takes 10 to 15 minutes, your chin chin is done. So try it out. It is yummy, it is perfect, and I promise you, if you try it, you're not going to eat fried chin chin any longer. Try it, it is yummy, it is delicious. I would have shown you that time, but the day I made it, I forgot to video it. So, but that's just the simplest way to do it. No magic there. So while my oil was heated, I just put my chin chin little at a time. You can see how I was just dropping them in. There's one tricky thing about chin chin. They can easily get soaked if you put too much at a time. It can easily get soaked with oil. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you all for watching our videos. We really appreciate. We're so happy to call you. We are happy to call you family. And we're happy to always see you guys come back. As I said, make sure you fry little at a time. Chin chin can be so tricky. Just fry little at a time, little at a time. And now it's time to just give it a good, just turn it. So you have to leave it a little bit to fry before you turn it. At the early stage, if you turn it that time, it is little delicate, it can go into pieces. So just let it fry a little, like 10 minutes before you can turn it. And that was exactly what I did. And now the chin chin is done. Just go ahead and reduce the light. And I forgot to tell you, use high heat while frying your chin chin. But now, while bringing that, you need to reduce your oil. You need to reduce your fire. And bring out your chin chin. Your chin chin is ready. Trust me, the chin chin was yummy. It was crispy. It tastes delicious. It wasn't hard. It was just perfect. It just melted in the mouth. Just go ahead and try it, and I promise you, just follow all the steps we used here. Try it out, and I promise you, you'll be doing it this way or no other way. I promise you. Yeah, this is our delicious chin chin. And at this point, I will be thanking you very much for watching. Please try it out. Tell us what you think. And we love you. We love you. Thank you.